What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell.
Because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family without further ado. Let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
As petrol and diesel get phased out and batteries become better and cheaper, electric trucks are slowly starting to become a thing, but the trouble is you need a massive battery in each truck, plus the infrastructure to charge them all. It'd be great if you could somehow charge up electric trucks while they're on the move.
Oh, hold on. What exactly do you think this is?
Not here.
I'm not sure. But I remember you mentioning about electric trucks. And when we hear electric trucks, we're thinking about like the Tesla version.
Mm-hmm.
So is this more like, I see, okay, I'm trying to figure out exactly how they going to do these electric trucks.
I don't know. Because,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because in a regular vehicle, electric vehicle, you can only go so many miles before you need to charge up.
Exactly.
And that would kind of defeat the purpose of the truck.
Yeah, because it goes pretty far.
Yeah, long distances. So, I don't know. Let's see.
The world already has a proven, tested solution for sending power to massive, fast-moving vehicles. Electric trains have pulled power from overhead wires for more than a century. So, why not put those wires over the first lane of a highway and let trucks connect to it while they're on the move?
So it's been running for 21 months now and will be at least for the next year. A full-scale scenario for Germany would be to equip 1/3 of the German highway network, and that could reduce 2/3 of the greenhouse gas emissions by heavy trucks. But for sure there are pros and cons in the real world, and we want to be sure before we are going into the future with such a system. There were a lot of safety concerns in the beginning, so we had to discuss everything with fire brigade and police and so on. We have the voltage level of a tram, and the electromagnetic fields are lower than on a tram, so that isn't an issue. Overtaking is absolutely no problem. You just set the indicator or leave the lane.
You know
and
what?
the pantograph will automatically drop down immediately, and then you're free to go. So, and that.
You know what?
Whoa.
They actually on to something.
Creative.
The truck don't have to stop.
Yo.
Wow. Okay, hold up.
I need to rewind him because I got to hear exactly. I have questions and I don't want to ask something that he already answered. So I just run him a tad bit. But that's different. That's unique.
I would have to see like I want to see a close-up because...
Well, pop the top on a truck.
That's neat. That's neat. Because, you know, we have this, you know, we're trying to get the global warming together, around the world. So we're trying to get rid of all of the emissions, you know, the push for everybody to go electric, you know.
This is a start. Okay.
So that isn't an issue. Overtaking is absolutely no problem. You just set the indicator or leave the lane, and the pantograph will automatically drop down immediately, and then you're free to go. So in that part, a battery or the combustion engine will take over, and you will have the full power without interruption.
One of the things that's really obvious sitting here is that the technology works. Like, we're running off grid power now, and it's really, really quiet in here. There are two main uses for big...
So that is Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know no German truck drivers, so I can only speak about the truck drivers I know. Some of them companies, if they come here, some of them companies are going to take advantage of those truck drivers, and they're not going to let them rest. It's illegal, but
hold on, but let's I just got to see more of this. I got to see more of this.
Trucks like this. One is last mile delivery, picking up lots of items from warehouses and taking them out to individual shops. Most of that is going to be away from the trunk road network, so e-highway wouldn't work for that. But those trucks tend to take shorter journeys anyway, and they're sitting idle at night, so those could charge at the depot. The other use for big trucks is taking containers from ports to warehouses, or from one depot to another. Almost all of that traffic goes along big trunk roads like this, and that could all be converted to run straight from the grid, with batteries taking a couple of miles to each end. Roll that out, and suddenly you're replacing a lot of diesel.
What you're doing is bringing the electrons to the vehicle in a cable rather than trying to carry them in a box in a battery. It's the most efficient solution, the most efficient use of energy. We think that it's possible for the system to pay for itself. It's possible to set an electricity price sufficiently cheap for the truck operator that the lower costs will pay for the additional costs of the lorry in about a year and a half, something like that. And we think that it's possible to use some of the money that comes back from electricity sales to pay the infrastructure provider in a way which will make that an investment that's fundable by private finance. And we think there is enough money left on top of that to pay a tax to the government to replace fuel tax. Where you've got real difficulties is some of these journeys into really remote parts of the country. And there's a strong case for saying, look, in some of those journeys, let's have a hybrid vehicle. But the majority of the system works very well on very efficient electricity, and you can do it quickly. So I think that's an attractive thing to do if you can.
We've had more than a century to develop delivery infrastructure that's based around combusting fossil fuels, and that's going to end in the next couple of decades. Britain is planning to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel trucks by 2040, which sounds like the far future, but it's actually only 18 years away. The rest of Europe won't be far behind, and building those wires above enough roads could take up most of that time if that's the solution that's chosen. So right now, we know the basic technology does work. That's what's been tested here. But a lot of things that technically work can't be built economically. If we want to keep to that date, then the UK has somewhere around 3 to 5 years to figure out if this is just a gimmick or whether it's worth investing the billions that it'll take to roll this out. Personally, I try not to give predictions about the future, but I wouldn't be too surprised if those wires become part of everyday life on the road in the next couple of decades.
Bro, you just cut a whole price cut down when it comes to diesel.
Right.
Them boys gonna be on the road non-stop.
Listen, I could just
Bro, that's basically what you just said. Like, if that came here, them boys be on the road non-stop. And again, he also mentioned, I think it's like a short distance. It's not too crazy. So it's like, yo, that's... Oh.
They're gonna need more policies in place for the companies. But I'm just thinking about... I'm thinking maybe it's just a U.S. thing. I'm thinking about the cars, like the electric cars, like if they made an adapter for regular vehicles to have this too, how they'll get in that lane just to use it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about scenarios.
I feel that. Yeah, it's different, man. Hey, that's different.
It is. I mean, I can see how it could be an efficient way. I just don't want people to be taken advantage of. That's all.
So would you rate this a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I think it would work. I think people can use this. You know what I'm saying? It could be a huge benefit. Gets packages back and forth a lot quicker. Yeah, it's like it's very beneficial.
Yeah, it is. Let us know your thoughts about this. All right. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.